Hello viewers and welcome to Newzim TV. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. Government to release thousands of prisoners. Government engages CAF over blanket stadium ban. News in detail. The government has announced it will release prisoners in a general amnesty in specified categories to decongest the overcrowded jails. This was said by Information Minister Monica Mchangwa at a post-cabinet media briefing Tuesday.
Then Cabinet considered and approved the proposal to have a general amnesty. This report was presented by the Minister of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, Honorable Ziambe Ziambe. Cabinet noted that the country's prison population currently is standing at 22,000 against an official holding capacity of 17,000. The general amnesty, which will be for certain specified categories of prisoners, will certainly decongest the country's prisons and alleviate challenges being experienced by the Zimbabwe prisons and correctional services.
The Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce Chief Executive Christopher Mugaga has called on the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe to scrap the interbank exchange rate, saying the system had become a proxy for corruption. Mugaga made the remarks before the Parliamentary Committee on Budget and Finance Monday, where he told Parliament that the interbank rate had become prone to abuse, hence the market must be given a chance to determine foreign currency exchange rates on its own.
And our worry maybe is for it to get to become a proxy for corruption, where some will then be able to receive forex at very unusual, if not unrealistic rates. It is very, very managed to the extent that that lack of movement on it, it's a crisis, which means even if you look at the export numbers going forward, you can see the appetite for exporters to come on board. It won't happen. Why? This last monetary policy, I think you saw that lack of appetite by the central bank to revise the retention ratios for companies. And the company, you're running a company, you know very well that to go to any bank to look for forex, it can only be but a pad. So the managed exchange rate on its own is becoming a text business. It's not realistic. We don't know whose interest it is saving, continuously seeing those numbers we are seeing. We have a currency which is losing value. Today, if you look, you choose to ignore the alternative market, the black market, you're talking of 30 versus almost maybe 18. I know the alternative market better than the interbank, because I know interbank is just but maybe closer to a joke.
Government has engaged the mother body Confederation of African Football over its blanket ban of all Zimbabwean stadia that has since thrown preparations for the country's AFCON qualifier against Algeria into turmoil. Acting Sports Minister Kazembe Kazembe told journalists work at the National Sports Stadium has started, with indications they'll be 75% ready by the time Zimbabwe is expected to host Algeria.
Most of the issues or the concerns raised by CAF, we are able to deal with them. We are able to work on the issues within a couple of weeks. There are only two areas which are difficult to achieve within 2 weeks. But most of the things, like the pitch conditions, as we are speaking right now, there are people already working at the National Sports Stadium. They started this morning. Yesterday there was a meeting of all stakeholders at the National Sports Stadium. A similar meeting is taking place in Bulawayo, but I can confirm to you that work has already started as we speak right now. The pitch condition, the pitch is being attended to, the floodlights are being attended to, dressing rooms are being attended to, and all these three areas can be dealt with within 14 days. The other issues that were raised by CAF, for example, the first aid officials in the spectators areas where they said there's not enough equipment, again, that's an issue that can be dealt with within 14 days, funds permitting. The doping room is being worked on. The only two issues that are difficult to deal with within a couple of weeks, what we're trying to achieve is to do our utmost before the 29th, because we're hoping that we'll be able to host the match on the 29th in Zimbabwe. We are working very well with CAF. We are we having dialogue with them, and we hope and trust that they'll be kind enough to lift the ban after we have achieved most of the issues that we're dealing with. The two issues that we may not be able to fix within the next couple of weeks. We are expected to have bucket seats. Those are the new international standards. We are supposed to have bucket seats as opposed to the concrete floors that we use. And we're also supposed to have electronic turnstiles, access control turnstiles. Those are not achievable within Truth, but again, we are working on that. So we can safely say within Truth, we should have achieved 75% to 80% of the requirements. And we hope through the dialogue that we're having with CAF, they will allow us to host our match at the National Sports